All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So the question on everybody's mind right now is, will Kai Green be competing in the 2017 Mr. Olympia competition? Now, the reason why everybody is talking about Kai Green right now is because he's been posting like a madman on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. He's been blowing up social media with all kinds of crazy videos of him dancing and wearing costumes and wearing wigs. And he's really getting a lot of people's attention because the fact that he hasn't competed in about a year now, and he's still in amazing condition. He claims to be 300 plus pounds in the off season, obviously still with visible abs and pretty good conditioning. Overall, he's still pretty vascular and shredded and all that good stuff. And again, claiming to be 300 plus pounds in the off season. So that obviously raises the question, why would Kai Green be putting himself through taking all the drugs, eating all the food, and training as hard as he would have to train to keep that much size on if he weren't competing? Because if he weren't competing and if he were really pursuing, an acting career or voiceover career and all this other stuff that he's involved in, he wouldn't have to keep on that amount of size. So he wouldn't have to eat all that food. He wouldn't have to take all those drugs. He could cool it. He could cool his gears a little bit and kind of slow down on everything, but he's not doing that. So that's really raised the question, why is Kai keeping this size on, and when is he going to compete again? Now, I made a video on this subject about a couple weeks ago now, and in that video I said I don't think he's going to do the Arnold Classic again because of the comments that Arnold made last time Kai won the Arnold. When Kai won the Arnold last time and Arnold was presenting the award, Arnold controversially said that he wanted Kai to hit a vacuum pose on stage, obviously knowing that Kai can't hit a vacuum and never has hit a vacuum for the past, probably at least 5 years. We haven't seen Kai do anything close to a vacuum. So Arnold was kind of taking a shot at Kai's stomach, and Arnold has made other comments that year saying that he thought Cedric deserved to win. And then when Cedric won this year, he said that Cedric finally won and finally got that win that he deserved last year. So with that being said, I thought that was the reason that Kai didn't compete this year, was because of the comments that Arnold made. That's why he didn't compete in the Arnold Classic 2017. But now Dennis Wolf is coming back to the 2018 Arnold Classic, and that's putting some hype around the 2018 Arnold. So now I'm thinking maybe Kai might jump in that 2018 Arnold Classic, win that prize money, because let's be honest, guys, Dennis Wolf is a great bodybuilder. He was a great bodybuilder. He was a top 3 Olympian. But realistically, if it comes down to him and Kai at the 2018 Arnold Classic, a recovering Dennis Wolf versus, a primetime Kai Green, I think Kai Green's going to walk away with that prize money. So now I'm thinking, Kai Green might be thinking to himself, fuck Arnold, fuck Arnold's comments. I'm going to go to his show, win that prize money, take Arnold's money. So my opinion is Kai Green is not going to compete in the 2017 Olympia. Every single year, all the fans get their hopes up that Kai is going to compete in the Olympia, and he never does. Every single year, there's some sort of hype going around the Olympia saying Kai is going to be a last-minute entry. He's going to sign the contract at the last minute. He's going to jump in the show, and he's finally going to compete again. But since he stopped competing, he has never done that, and I think he never will do that. I think whatever happened between him and the promoters of the Olympia is something that can't be fixed. It can't be changed, and he's made up his mind about competing in the Olympia. I think whatever has clicked in Kai Green's head, he's told himself that he's never going to win the Olympia, and he's never going to compete in the Olympia again. But he has dominated the Arnold Classic, so I feel like it's open game for him to continue to compete in the Arnold Classic. So my opinion is Kai Green is keeping on all this size, keeping on all this mass, because he's going to compete in the 2018 Arnold Classic. Now, beyond 2018, I don't know how much longer Kai Green's going to compete. I think 2018 might be Kai Green's last competitive year, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, in my opinion, I know there was a lot of hype about the fact that Kai Green was supposed to appear at a guest posing for the Pittsburgh Pro, where Phil Heath was also guest posing. So a lot of people think that Kai pulled out of that guest posing to build some hype for the Olympia that he was going to compete in. He wanted the Olympia to be the only stage where him and Phil compare physiques and not in some off-season guest posing at the Pittsburgh Pro. So that's why there's a lot of hype going around that he might compete in the Olympia. But honestly, I'm going to be level-headed about it, and I'm going to say he's not going to compete in the Olympia, but he probably will compete in the Arnold Classic 2018. Now that Dennis Wolf is making his comeback at the 2018 Arnold Classic, there's definitely going to be some hype generated around that show, and that's going to be a good show for Kai to come in and maybe get some prize money. Even if he places second, the prize money at the Arnold, that's some good, easy money for Kai Green to come in that top 2 spot and get some good money, just come in there and get it. So that's my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please give the video a thumbs up. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.